Hi there, thank you so much for joining me once again. My name is Nduta Wambura, and if you're new here, please go ahead and subscribe, put your notifications bell on, and let's keep growing this channel. So many of you have asked me about the different kinds of diets and whether there's one that is superior to the other, and whether there's one that works much better than the other. And I will tell you for sure that what works for one person obviously does not work for the next person, and we need to stop with the inferiority and the superiority complex of any type of diet. In any case, all the diets work under one concept of caloric deficit, which means that you're eating maybe much less than you're using within the day. So which means that the Atkins diet, the paleo diet, the Mediterranean diet, the ketogenic diet, the intermittent fasting all have one concept, and none of them is superior to the other. So the question that you need to ask yourself is whether you're going to be able to sustain diet A, B, C, or D for the rest of your life, or it is simply something that has an expiry date and you're gonna go back to what you are doing before. So as soon as you answer that question, then you can pretty much choose whichever the diet that you feel will work for you for the rest of your life, and then move forward and work around it depending on what the needs, the energy needs that you have, as well as whether you're trying to mitigate any type of disease and so on and so forth. So today I'm just going to speak about the ketogenic diet. There's a lot that has been said about the ketogenic diet and whether you should take it up, and the risk factors and so on and so forth. So the ketogenic diet dates back 100 years ago, where scientists studied epileptic children who are having constant seizures. So they put the epileptic children under a fasting regimen, and they noticed that when the children were fasting, they reduced the number of seizures that they were having. But this was not from the food they were eating, it was pretty much from the fasting. So from there, they were able to design a diet that incorporated about only 10% of carbohydrates and about 20 to 30% of protein and about 50 to 60% of fat. So this is what is the modern day keto diet or the ketogenic diet. So what is ketogenic diet? A ketogenic diet is a diet that is basically high in protein and fat and very low in carbohydrates. Remember, your body fuels from the carbohydrates, proteins, and the fats. So which means that if you reduce the number of carbohydrates that you're intaking, then your body is going to result into breaking down the fat that you have or you are consuming for you to be able to get fuel for your day. So the process of the breaking down of the fat is the ketosis process that forms the byproducts which are known as ketones. And a high number of ketones in your bloodstream could be a risk factor for diabetic ketoacidosis, because it could cause a coma or even death in a very extreme case. Okay, so there are several types of keto diets, from the standard keto, the high protein keto, the high fat keto, the cyclical keto, the multiple triglycerides keto diet, and the list is really endless. But only the standard keto diet has been extensively studied and has been found to have very meaningful results in people who are battling with insulin resistance. So the standard keto incorporates about 75% of fat and about 25% of protein and only 5% of carbohydrates. So it has been found to have up to about 75% of positive benefits for people battling with insulin resistance. So then does that mean that anyone else can just join in a keto diet and have the benefits? It is very evident that people tend to feel much better because they are eating more of protein and fat, and the protein and fat takes a long time to get digested in the body, which means that you will feel full, or you will feel that you have a higher satiety when you have more proteins and fats in your body, because they're going to take a long time, about 3 to 4 hours before they're digested, which means that you're not going to feel hungry in between the day, and it is going to reduce the amount of snacks that you might have within the day. And this is how you achieve a quicker weight loss. Okay, so, and that is the whole reason why there's a huge craze for the ketogenic diet, because it is a quick fix. And the only downside to it is, if you stop the keto diet and go back to what you have been doing before, then all the weight that you had lost before comes back, because your body has been used to doing ketosis, and then when it comes back to the normal metabolic processes, then it does not interpret that very well, and all the weight that you had lost, pretty much all the fat that you had lost, is, back. And you can get frustrated and try to go to another different diet and so on and so forth. And that is the major reason why I ask you, are you going to sustain it for the rest of your lives? There are some people who have documented to say that they have been on the ketogenic diet for their lifestyles in extreme cases, and they have been able to have some very positive results. And I would like to put a disclaimer there that there are several risk factors towards the ketogenic diet, which include, fatigue. Some people have said that they have very bad taste in their mouths. In any case, if you're trying to have it as a lifestyle, you need to seek the counsel, once again, of a physician or a nutritionist before you can go ahead and take it up and make it a diet for your life. Okay, so there you have it. Pretty much, I don't want to speak a lot about it, so in case you have been trying the keto diet, please comment below and tell me how your journey has been, and I'll be more than happy to interact with you. All right, so until next time, bye bye. Please subscribe, don't forget. Bye.